Section. Conclusion. The arguments presented in this chapter, while not worked out in full detail, support the point that a socialist planned economy need not be unresponsive to consumer demand. We have outlined a mechanism which is capable of adjusting the pattern of output of consumer goods in conformity with a changing pattern of demand. While this mechanism relies on a market of sorts, it is quite distinct from the capitalist mechanism. It depends neither on private property in the means of production, nor on the formation of market prices for the inputs to the production process. Having established our basic points, let us consider Alex Nove's 1983 critique of the use of labor values in socialist planning. Nove, in company with many other economists, argues that whatever merits the Marxian labor theory of value may have in the analysis of capitalism, it is irrelevant to the planning of a socialist system. Suppose that labor values provide an adequate measure of the social cost of production. Even then, says Nove, they are misleading, since they totally fail to take account of the valuation of different commodities by consumers. In the light of our discussion in this chapter, we can see that this objection is not so much false as misplaced. True, the fact that a particular commodity requires 3 or 300 hours of social labor for its production tells us nothing, by itself, about the usefulness or attractiveness of that commodity to consumers, or about the appropriate scale of production of that commodity. Simply, this objective, production side information must be complemented with information relating to demand. If we know that at the current scale of production, a given commodity has a labor content of 3 hours, while its market clearing price is 3 labor tokens, that tells us that its scale of production is about right. If the market clearing price is substantially above 3 labor tokens, that tells us that its scale of production is too small. And if the price is much less than 3 labor tokens, then its scale of production is too large. The planners can then make suitable adjustments. Arbitrarily setting prices equal to labor values might well produce undesirable results, as Marx and Engels pointed out in their critiques of 19th century suggestions to this effect. But that is not the only possible use of labor values in a socialist planning context. Footnote. See in particular The Poverty of Philosophy, Marx. For further discussion on this point, see Cottrell and Cockshott, 1993a. End of section.